Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022 changed everything for the country's citizens. For Ukrainian artists, as one critic has written, the invasion undermined old standards of ethics, aesthetics, materiality, value, and significance. When Russian forces shelled a maternity hospital in Mariupol, Ukraine, on March 9, 2022, it left no doubt that the war had a female face. Russia's war and its violence affected women and children too. Perhaps no artist has illustrated this female face better than Kateryna Lisovenko. After February 24th, she was forced to flee Ukraine with her 2 children and now lives abroad. 2 days before Russian troops invaded her homeland, she finished a painting that immediately became a symbol of Ukrainian opposition. In it, a woman holds her child in one arm. Both give the middle finger to the invaders. The work contains echoes of Eugene Delacroix's 1830 painting, Liberty Leading the People. Like Delacroix, Lisovenko depicts the woman in classical attire. Here too the Ukrainian woman acts, choosing not to remain passive in the face of Russia's invasion. Lisovenko has subsequently documented the ongoing horrors of war. Her work has acted as a visual diary, offering a pictorial language that can communicate to anyone. Her paintings have frequently focused on the toll Russia's invasion has taken on the most vulnerable citizens of Ukraine. The dictator makes people dead. The fascists flew by. And Russia dropped a bomb while NATO did not close the sky, for example, all forced the viewer to come face to face with the death of innocents. Lisovenko's series They Can Repeat consists of the same image used 4 times, a murdered woman and her child. The accompanying text makes us see the intent of Russian aggression since the mid-1990s. It reads, "A raped and murdered woman and her murdered child in Ukraine, 2022. A raped and murdered woman and her murdered child in Ukraine, 2014. A raped and murdered woman and her murdered child in Georgia, 2008. A raped and murdered woman and her murdered child in Chechnya, 1994 to 1996. A year after the full-scale invasion began, Lisovenko completed an installation for a Kyiv gallery named The Naked Room. In it, she continues the themes she had already highlighted and again asks us to confront the dark horrors of Russia's war on Ukraine. Opened in 2018, The Naked Room contained untreated, empty walls meant to challenge artists to create an installation specifically for it. The full-scale invasion forced the gallery to close for a year. When it reopened, Lisovenko called her installation A Naked Room. Her reworking of the gallery's name turned it into a space that evoked the bare life all Ukrainians have experienced since the Russian invasion. As the gallery owners wrote, Lisovenko's work has consistently commented on violence against bodies, buildings, and the Ukrainian land. She therefore has served as a reporter of sorts, updating her Instagram followers almost daily with news from Ukrainian fields, cities, and souls. In this role, Lisovenko's commitment to documenting the truths about Russian violence has been fierce and unwavering. In her installation, Lisovenko attempts to share her pain as one experienced by everyone in Ukraine. A Naked Room imagines the emptiness and loss the war has caused. Here's what Lisovenko had to say about her installation. When the war started, the streets and houses that seemed to be enormous and indestructible revealed their fragility. War breaks down the boundaries between life and death, between the private and the political, between the boundaries of the city and the non-city. A city appears naked when faced with the technical potential of modern warfare's destruction. The bodies of buildings cover the bodies of people, but the bodies of buildings cannot protect themselves and humans from missiles and bombs. Missiles are not suitable for buildings and people, and missiles should not turn people and buildings into earth. But while the occupiers are trying to turn people and cities into nothing, to destroy everything built, all borders, to erase everything, even the memory of erasure, my acquaintances, friends, relatives, their friends, and friends of friends are doing their best to turn the earth back to the people, to return the memory of them, with warm hands dismantling the rubble, carrying out, rescuing, bringing people back to life, restoring buildings, protecting the nakedness of cities, heating, and furnishing naked rooms. Lisovenko's naked room may be the home she had to leave. The sparsely furnished bedroom with damaged walls could represent the life she has left, and yet the continued survival of her home in spite of Russian shelling. The walls of the naked room contain 4 Lisovenko paintings that speak to the violence and destruction the war has brought to her city and to the bodies of her fellow Ukrainians. There are also 2 portraits on the wall that signify how the naked room speaks to the pain of others. One of her portraits consists of a family of 3, a man, woman, and their small child. Her accompanying text again speaks to the dark truth of war. She wrote, "This family doesn't exist anymore because of fucking Russian rockets." Kateryna Lisovenko's works capture an essential truth about Russia's war on Ukraine, the war's female face, and how Russian violence takes aim at women.